This is a wedding toast to Alexis. Hello everyone, my name is Mackenzie Curry, and for those of you who do not know who I am Alexis's maid of honor as well as her niece. Yes, this means that my aunt is only 2 months older than me, but I believe this is what makes us so close. I'd like to start off by thanking everyone for coming to celebrate Alexis's and John Doe's special day. I know this is cliche to say, but I never thought this day would come. I can remember about our talks about our future together when we were little, but I never thought it would become a reality. Alexis and I have been through everything together, from potty training to now wedding planning. I honestly have no idea what I would do without Alexis, but I do know that I can always count on her for everything, and I am so thankful for everything that she has done for me. Now, our relationship is quite unordinary, considering that my mother is her sister. When I tell people this, they get this deep look of confusion on their face, and it's actually quite funny. People also think that it's weird that Alexis is my aunt, but I don't see her as my aunt. I see her as my best friend. But we definitely have our ups and downs together, and we fight more like sisters. As we grew up together, we have gotten very competitive. And because we are so competitive, she has made me the best that I possibly can be, and I can't thank her enough for that. As we grew up together, we were also competitive. Since we're so close in age, we started walking around the same time. And since we're only 2 months apart, Alexis started walking a little bit before I did. And so when Alexis started walking, I would try to pull myself up and start walking too, but as soon as I did that, Alexis would reach for me and grab and pull me down in order so I wouldn't walk first. I believe that we're so competitive because we're always with each other. I actually used to live with Alexis, but when I wasn't living with her, I was always at her house every day. The first time John Doe was introduced to us, I knew right away that they were meant for each other. Their story isn't some love story you would find in some movie or book, but it's quite not original. But they met at WSU where Alexis was a tutor, and Alexis started tutoring John Doe, and well, from there, the rest is history. I can still remember the first time that she brought him to a family dinner. My first impression of him was that he wasn't the type of guy that would stick around, but as the night went on, I could tell that he was a keeper. It was the little things that changed my mind, like the way he looked at her when she wasn't looking. That's when I knew he was a keeper. And after the years they've been dating, we got really close. He actually asked me to help with the proposal. I mean, I'll let him take all the credit for the planning and preparation, but he let me take pictures of the perfect moment, and I knew that they would appreciate that, so they would have that moment forever. And I know he decided to propose at his family's lake house on the dock in the sunset. It was really beautiful and quite perfect. And I knew Alexis liked it because every time she talks about it, she has this big smile on her face, which brings a big smile on my face. And Alexis loves surprises, and I was so happy that I was able to help with the most important thing that was going to happen to her. I have full confidence in that you two will both have a successful and happy marriage, and I cannot wait for your two's futures together. I especially cannot wait for you guys to have kids so I can spoil them rotten. I will buy them the cutest clothes, the nicest toys, and I will take them on adventures that they will never forget. And since I will be taking so much time away from you from your kids by spoiling them, I want you to know that I'll still make time for you. I wish you and John Doe all of the love and support one could give, and no matter what happens in the future, you can always count on me to be there for you. Alexis, you are one of the most humble, generous, and smartest person I know, and don't let anyone tell you anything else. You and John Doe deserve nothing less than the best for a relationship, and I'm so glad that you both found just that. So let's raise a glass and toast to the exciting road that lays ahead for the happy bride and groom.